Hey, what's up? Tape delay. We're in the right corner. We are listening to Terrorscape by Command. American death metal came out on Maggot Stomp. Talked about it. Listening to some stuff from this year to get the end of the year list going. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on my own or with you in Contwerk. We'll see. I was going to play because I've had to do a top 5 compilations or something like that for Boots Haven't Seen, which is coming out I think next month. I rediscovered I was delving into the Australian scene. Luminous Shadow Demo 2 I was going to play, but I realized very quickly in the first try that it was going to be too staticky, because this is from the Australian camp that Carved Cross also runs in. I'm not saying it's the same members, but it's the same labels putting stuff out like this. Very abrasive, very dense, very muddy, but also a very big sound. So it's it's a bit weird that that combination exists. But if you're into the scene, this is maybe a hidden gem, if you will. What this is going to be is a few older tapes and then some new stuff. How are we doing on time? That's good. Some older stuff. I realized that I'm showing stuff in Unearthing Darkness videos, and some people only watch the tape delays, so I'm trying to bundle everything in the tape delay. Mostly because I'm not talking about the music that much in a Unearthing Darkness. So this is one that came through Yo from Babylon Doomcall. So this is the, forgive me, the Kekt Akach or something like that. If you can pronounce better, be my guest. Night and Love. This is a one-man black metal band project from the Ukraine. There you go. Yeah, it's self-described as romantic black metal. I read somewhere, but I don't hear that. What I hear is a raw black metal, very well played, very good sound. It is raw, but it's in the brain that is raw, I guess. And the MVP on this are the drums. Vocals are okay, but the drums are where it's at. Love the cover. Him just hanging out. His moniker is, and I'll show it, Crying Orc. So, yeah, I don't know what to think of that, but funny. Names will be, or crazy names will be, a team in this tape delay. It is very worth picking up, especially the tape, since it's not too expensive. The vinyl version was always sold out or too expensive, so glad I picked up a tape copy. Need to dig in some more, but sounds good. 2 tapes from Dawnbreeds. One is the Self-Loading Seasonal Depression tape, which is a compilation tape of previous material, 2 EPs, I guess, on a nifty purple and silver printed tape. A American band, but I forgot where from America. The J card is flippable, so you have the Seasonal Depression and then you have the self-loading side. Death metal, kinda not played, not really tight, but you know, sounds good. A lot of influences from hardcore I hear on the, I'm not sure where. I think this one, I hear some metalcore influences. There's even one track, and I'm not sure which it is, that has kind of a Morning Again vibe. You know, not the overly dramatic Morning Again, but no, the more sing-along, live vibe stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's possible, since they are young-looking guys. One has a Grave Diggers long sleeve shirt. So yeah, Purgatory Johnson has the Grave Diggers long sleeve, which is the second best name. You have Crying Orc, Purgatory Johnson, and then there's one more that is even better. But yeah, Seasonal Depression, Drenched in Blood, Dimensions of Chaos, Fragments of Fractured Skull, Agony, Catacombs of the Decay, and Creeping Through the Unknown. So a lot of tracks on there. Worth picking up. Then the second tape he put in was Clavos with Rebus Paranormalibus. Another mouthful. A Swiss one-man BM project. And when you think Swiss, you would think about a certain sound, but it's not on here. The scene in Swiss kind of, I'm not too familiar with a lot of bands, but of course like Hellhammer, Celtic Frost. Then you have Bulzig, which is incredible. You have Ungfell, which is incredible, and now this. I'm not putting it on the same line as those bands because Bulzig and Ungfell are in my top whatever. But this guy has a unique sound in the sense that is very abrasive. It kind of has this power electronics vibe, but in the sense that it has that staticky feeling. It is layers of synth, layers of guitar, which are almost impossible to, yeah, it's almost impossible to hear what is playing what, or I don't know. His vocals are also a raspy layer on top of that, so it's an interesting sound. It is all songs and lyrics by Clavos, and then I think Suvali or Inveil, I'm not sure, all instruments mixed in 2020 at Helvete. But yeah. He thanks bands like Exhaustor, Judas Iscariot, yeah, Ancient Moon. So yeah, it's interesting tape, interesting sounds. I can't compare it to anything right now. Limited to 100. I think there are some still available, and I think a lot of people watching this channel and knowing the stuff I'm into, I think a lot of people will enjoy this. So check it out. Clavos. That's that. I have 4 more that I've showed already in some capacity, and then we'll dive into the new stuff. This is Sarcophagus with Invoking Paranoia and their 2-song promo. New wave of Ohio death metal, if you will, with bands like Sanguine, with bands like 200 Stab Wounds, and so on and so on. I think those are the 2 more famous ones. I compared this, or I linked this with Sanguine Sugubok in that Unearthing Darkness. Not by mistake, but I thought they were shared members, which is not the case. This is the front of the J card, a devil smoking a pipe, I guess, and invoking paranoia with it. A trio: Nicholas Camiola, Nate Fay, and Ryan Wesseling. Like I said, from Ohio. A very burly, straightforward, brutal death metal, but yeah, with hints of a kind of a newer sound in death metal. A good addition to the Ohio roster. It is Devin Swank, so the singer for Sanguine, does guest vocals on track 3, and it's recorded, mixed and mastered by Cody Davidson. So yeah, can you blame me that I thought they were closely linked? They are. Fix My Face Records and Life After Death are the 2 labels that are on here. A red tape. This is good, very good tape. Nothing to complain. It has the obligatory stabbing sequence, or the stabbing intro. So I like this quite a bit. What I like even more is this one. This is the 2-track promo that Maggot Stomp released for their full length that would be coming out in spring of 2001. And these 2 tracks are not a step up, but just a gear faster or heavier, if you will. Self-induced lobotomy and force-fed 2 tracks on here that just suck air out of the room. There's no air left in the tracks. I think I like the first one the best. The force-fed kind of feels unfinished. It ends in a weird way, but yeah, if this is the sound they are going to do on their, or going to have on their full length, I am down with it. So yeah, that's Sarcophagus. Then are we into the new? No, 2 more. I think it started with Sarcophagus, then into the next one, and into the next one as steps in Filth. The Filth ladder are going down. This is Leprophiliac with Necrosis on Headsplit Records. A tape I had to scramble to get because this is I think the 2nd pressing of this tape out of 100, and just sold out again. Very nasty looking, white beige-ish Bisgrave cover looking tape with the tabs kind of still in there. So yeah, it's a nifty looking thing. A duo. There's all the lyrics. Are they in English? Yes. A duo from Spain that make very nasty. There's a Dutch word for it. It's lomp, but I can't translate it into English. A very, if I say basic, that sounds negative, and it's not. It's very simple but very good. You know, balls out death metal. With, if this image translates into sound, it would be Leprophiliac. Yeah, this is a full length because it has a lot of tracks on here. There we go. Some cool, some Japanese titles on here. One track's called Monolith, Toxic Waste Delusion, The Bile Squeezer, and the guys behind it are called Suchi and Dopi. It's like Cheech and Chong, but for putrid death metal. Yeah, like I said, from Spain. And this is a band to follow. They are the next in line of the Bisgrave Gore cover stuff. So, love the tape. Need to listen to it a bit more, but the fact that I haven't listened to this as much is because of this. And this is Larva, or Larvae, I'm not sure, with their 4-track promo tape. Once again, a promo. This is from, is it Ukraine, or where were they from? Bucharest, Romania. So death metal duo from Bucharest, Romania. And if it's not a promo of the year, it's one of the members has name of the year. So there are two members. The female vocalist is called Lucila Sericata. If you look that up on Google, you just get flies everywhere. And the other one, and I mentioned this in the last video, is called Disgusting Dennis, which is hands down the best name. Once again, like the Leprophiliac, the playing style or the music is not groundbreaking or anything. It is, in this case, it's the vocals, her vocals, that are really, yeah. I can't put my finger on it. I know they remind me of something, but they are, on the other hand, quite unique. I think she inhales, which gives it this throaty, almost frog-like sound, which, yeah, it just makes it extra putrid. The music is, yeah, it is like, once again, larva, and you know, if you can translate image into sound, that's what it is. Larva, Doomed to Exist, Lust for Death, and then there's an outro with some samples running through it. Yeah, this is the promo. I know they have something out now, but it's digital only. There is no release. This came out on Stygian Black Hand. So yeah, this is a band to keep an eye on. A duo from Romania, Bucharest. But yeah, if you can get your hands on this, because also I think Leprophiliac or this were two pressings of 100. I'm leaning to this one. So yeah, that's the old material. Now into the new. This is the Clandestine Ceremonies and Obeisance to the Unsung by Moraz, the compilation tape that Archaic Memories did. I ordered this, I don't know when, before the summer, so they are keeping up their year-long pre-orders quite well. It is worth the wait, I guess. I have a lot of Moraz. I have some tapes of them, I have some records of them, but I always loved the cover image and the fact that this is a two-tape compilation case that has Manifest Death on one side, Gaze of the Void, which is nothing new. But then we have Melancholic Chants, Yield Wounds in the Night, and Unreleased Material on the second side. And you know, I tend to love all the things he did, especially the two full lengths. But for this price and to get all the material in one place is actually kind of worth it. May this be the ultimate manifestation of the void to end the terminal state of this life. Myself inflict passage to the Tower of Silence. So it's maybe the last thing we'll hear of him. I'm not sure. Glad we got that out of the way. Something falling. It's becoming the running gag over here. I'm not sure where Moraz is from. Someone will probably say in the comments, but yeah, very worth your while if you can find stuff from him, because it's quite elusive. lubrication. Okay. Some more stuff. Here we go. Tirgûl with promo 2020. It seems 2020 is a year of the promo. This tape came in Wednesday. I think I already wore it out because it is that good. It is the new project out of the Skigerreich camp, which is of course Spectre and more than Revolt. This is once again a project that they are both in. Tape is just, you know, black tape, nothing much on there, but it's a sturdy tape, you know, one that you can throw out a car and it still works. What this is their new project that came, I don't know, I think they communicated it that Blood Tyrant is done and they are now Tirgûl. I'm not sure why. I think they just, you know, it reached its natural end and then they decided to go on together in a different project. They have a million projects, so why not? But this is maybe a different beast, yeah. I think they pulled everything out of Blood Tyrant that was all the best stuff from there, and then all the stuff from Val, and maybe they cleansed it together, as we say here. And yeah, it's very good. It's 2 tracks, but it has that. The first track is called Awakening the Mythos of Our Past. The second one is A Distant Empire. First one is a shorter track, but it has that, I think, is it Dodesheim or Dodesheimen, that track, that instant recognizable and even catchy synth line that goes throughout the track, and that works with the track. It's not just an extra layer, it is interwoven perfectly into the music. The second track is my favorite of the 2. It integrates the same sounds as the first track, but it has this, when I talked about it with Yo, when it was on my to listen list, I kind of said that I was disappointed in the fact that it, at some point in the middle or toward the end of the song, it comes to this crescendo with a synth choir, and then I thought it was going to explode, but I had to know that they don't do explosions. It's just, it reins it back in and then it just slowly delves it back out. So very cool track, and this does what a promo needs to do, you know, make you want more, and that's definitely what I want. I was waiting for Blood Tyrant. I don't think that's a secret, neither to people who watch this channel or to the guys in the bands, but yeah, we got this beast in return. So Tirgûl, if you can, I think New Era has copies. If they are gone, it's gone. But yeah, very cool. 2 Belgian releases for now, and this is the Efroy and what else this year? Niasni, hailing from Belarus, once again a Belarus project. Medieval Prophecy Records did their new drop. This is already the promo for the next up stuff. So Efroy, a new demo, and then the first demo tape of a new band named Niasni. Not sure. It's from Belarus, so mainly inspired by the golden era of the Blazebird Hall. There you go. Medieval Prophecy Records. It seems I talk about them every tape delay, and they deserve it. Last time I said they have not had one stinker on there, and they continue to ride that march out. I'm not sure how all these bands are connected, who is in what band, and I don't think I want to know, because in the past I've delved into that shit, and then, you know, you just, the less info in some cases the better. So I'm not going to be able to communicate who is in here, what band is linked with what band, but they're all from a certain part of the country, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are in the same bands, but whatever. Regnum Tenebrarum is the first one. There you go, with Regnum Tenebrarum on Medieval Prophecy. It says here, wait a minute, Des Enfers, and then it talks about a disgrace in 1185. It's in French, so it deals about a guy going away, and then the next one is coming from hell. I'm not sure how to translate it completely, but that's kind of it. I tried to Google the date, 1185, but you should Google it for yourself if you think 2020 was a bad year. This was an absolute shit year. A full length by these guys, and it says Regnum Tenebrarum Apertier, I think, all ancient hounds. So I think, because my French is horrible, I think that says that out of the ashes, once again, of out of another band, the Ancient Hounds seems like a group name for all these bands. Yeah. Sound-wise, it is. The main thing on here is that it's sung in French. And that gives it, for me, a distinct sound already. The vocals are very pronounced in French, so you can hear what they are saying. I'm not sure what the track list will say, but Le Pied des Âmes, Porteur de Lumière, Outro. So yeah, it has 5 tracks on here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 musicians. So I need to look at what the text is really saying. Intro, La Nuit, which is the night. Le Piège des Âmes, I'm not sure what that is. Porteur de Lumière is the carrier of lights, and then outro. So I don't know what this is about, but like I said, the pronounced French vocals give it that, and it's very dry cut. The music is same tempo all the time. It's not mid-paced. It's actually fast-paced black metal. But yeah, really good tape. And like I said, these came this week, so I haven't delved completely into them, but this one was good. This one is the better of the two for now for me. Selenite scrolls with spectral dirges from an eerie past. This is the cover, nice red one. Medieval Prophecy. Black tape with a red print on it. Chest of Wisdom locked by Satan's key, throne of thorns, lakes of lava, and the echoing vaults of the underworld. Nice looking J card. They're all pro tapes. And once again, it says the Ancient Hounds. Demonischen Duke, voices, synths, and lead guitars. Prirzak guitars, Zabrava on bass, and Drevna Koza on percussions. All artworks by Zabrava. And this is the Ancient Hounds sigil or logo, if you will. The thing about this one is the pace of it. It is very slow paced, very not meditative, but yeah, due to the fact that it's black metal, but it has synths. I'm not sure if the other one has synths. I think so, but these are more pronounced. Yeah, very heavy synth based, very slow, very, let's call it meditative, because it is not repetitive, but due to the fact that it's almost dirge-like, it is, yeah, it's trance-inducing, if you will, listening to it. There are 2 snippets on their YouTube channel that just go through they jump through the tracks. So you can hear that there is not much, for both of the tapes, there is not much tempo changes or, there are not much tempo changes, but the music is, once again, of high quality, and it's Belgium, so it seems like I am tooting our own horn, but we make some great black metal. That's it. Then 2 more, and these are actually more books than tapes, but they both have a tape, so why not? The first one is a thing that is very special to me, and that is ik kom van ver, maar ik blijf niet lang. The comic or the graphic novel from ZWART and Enzo Smith's ZWART. I know them both. I don't know Enzo too. He was the one that had the black and white store in Mol, which I talked about. ZWART was a good friend of mine that decided 2020 was not for him, or life was not for him anymore, and made a decision that left a lot of people heartbroken. But you have to, I guess, respect and honor his decision. Sad. So many people got hit with it. Anneke and Inyas, I think everybody. So great guy, great art, but even greater guy. So he will be missed a lot. I can think of 3 instances this year that that I make this kind of videos, so it's been a shitty year, I guess. But this is his last tome, or his last adieu. It is a very, very good graphic novel. His artistry in here is, he was getting better and better all the time. I can do it, or I can do it justice just showing a few pages, but it deals with this musician that his band quit, and then he comes back to his bird town out of the big city, and then just the small town stuff that he envisions and encounters coming back home. There's a new band that he is trying to record and stuff like that. So kind of feels very Belgian in a way, but then in some cases you're in America and it just flip-flops all over the place. But yeah, if you are into graphic novels, music, art, this is very worth picking up. I got the beautiful edition, if you will, with all the extras, so I'll show a bit. First thing was the Jace video corner, a badge or a pin. Then it comes with a thank you card. There you go. It comes with a poster, and look up his work. I mean, he does flyers, he does show posters. It's a bit of everything, but these are all pencil drawings, graphite drawings, and it's the way he works with light in this one is incredible. There's news clipping, and then there was this. This is the band that the new band in that town that runs through it all. New Year's Eve, Misled Youth. So this is at Iggy's. This is the show poster of the show they played in the book. It comes with this patch of the band, Misled Youth, and then their demo tape, 97. Misled Youths. Nice silver tape. The concept of this thing is just incredible. Casper de Geus, all songs written and recorded by supported genius Vlerk Bandcamp. Field recordings by Quentin van Latem. So it's all real life, imagined life running throughout everything. Kind of grungy field recording, Sonic Youth. There is this great page in the book where the main singer of the new band just goes into a head trip during a repetition or a rehearsal, if you will, and you can see his face transforming in the dream into Iron Curtis of Joy Division. It is beautifully done. It is a master stroke, if you will. Bart, I'm going to miss you very much, and I wish everyone that I just mentioned a peace of mind, that you can find a place for it. The last thing I'm going to show is a zine, believe it or not, and it's the Noxious Ruin Volume 2, a death metal zine from America. Very thick, it's almost a booklet. I got this at Extremely Rotten, I think. It is more of an art book than a interview zine, if you will, although it has, interviews. But yeah, it has a lot of text in here, but of course, when I talk about artwork, it only shows text, but you have just pages and pages of death metal pinups from everyone. From Ink Legions, the guy from Undergang, to it's incredible what's in here. And it's not only new stuff; it's old bands. It's a bit of everything. But yeah, just gory death metal. Anatomia, Japan bands. To show what else is in here. There's even a crossword puzzle. So a lot to delve in. This came with it. I'm not sure if this is just an extra print. I didn't know what to make of it looking at it straight, but when I see it in the camera, it's a skull with maggots. So I'm not sure if this is part of the zine. I don't know. What is part of the zine is this, and that's the reason why I picked it up. It is a compilation tape. Noxious Ruin Magazine Volume 2, Total Fucking Dead. A lot of tracks on here, a lot of compilation tapes coming out right now. Worm-written, Disrotter, Warflurch for the Pyres Larvae, which is the band we talked about. Obscene, Some Dead Bodies, Goes on and on. Casket Slime, Cryptic Hatred. So yeah, there is a lot on here. And sad to say, this is the second one, so I missed the first one completely. There you go. But yeah, it is a cool compilation. Tape. All the band logos. That's it. So yeah, got this from Extremely Rotten. Thank you very much for sending this my way and putting in, of course, the mandatory flyer package, but also this has Split Records, the newsletter 25, and it has a Leprophiliac interview, which kind of made my day. That's it. If you are into the stuff we released with Hypertension, we have a sale going on that is very worth. It seems very worth because I have seen 3 or 4 orders coming in during the time I'm filming this. Check it out if you're into, you know, good music and you want to grab some records for cheap. That's it. Talked about everything. Yes, Command is still playing. That's a good thing. I'll see you pretty soon, I guess, because I have the order from Misaka Unoyo is coming in, the big package with Unagang. So that will be in Unearthing Darkness that I will check first because I need to hear that record and hear the Septage 7-inch. That I need to hear. Thank you very much. Hope you like it. We do our best over here in the Whitefield Dungeon, whatever. I'll see you soon. Bye.